India marks Independence Day, and let's just take a step back in history and take a look at what happened. Remember, back in 1947, India stepped into freedom, a new nation with an economy scarred by colonial rule. Poverty was widespread, industry scarce, and agriculture was still the backbone of the economy. By 1951, the first five-year economic program took shape, the goal industrial growth and self-reliance. But in 1956, the dreaded Licence Raj emerged, a system where businesses needed government permits for almost everything, and it aims to control resources but also slowed the pace of private enterprise. The 1960s brought the green agrarian revolution, high-yield seeds, better irrigation and new technology, turning India from a food deficit nation to self-sufficiency in grains. After the wars with China in 62 and with Pakistan in 65, the Indian rupee was devalued for the first time, a move to boost exports, but one that also made imports costlier. 1975 came the emergency, Prime Minister Indira Gandhi imposing a 21-month political clampdown, disrupting the economy, industry and everyday life. 1986. India's big bang moment of financial deregulation came. The BSE, the Bombay Stock Exchange, launched its electronic trading system, ushering in the modern capital markets. But the real turning point came here in 1991. Facing a balance of payments crisis, India opened its economy, ending the Licence Raj, inviting foreign investment and unleashing private enterprise. The dawn of the century brought yet another war with Pakistan, the Kargil conflict straining the country's budget, and then fast forward to 2016, India demonetized its currency notes of 500 and 1,000 rupees that were in circulation. That move caused chaos throughout the country, but it did also accelerate digital adoption. 2017, GST, goods and services tax, replaced a patchwork of levies with one nationwide tax system. And we heard the Prime Minister talk about reform on GST. And in 2020, we all know what happened then. The COVID pandemic hit hard, growth slumped, jobs were lost, and digital adoption accelerated like never before. So this is the scale. Let's take a look at the next representation of growth in India has seen since the 1960s, the oldest data that's available. And just look at this perspective. Today, the economy stands at about $4 trillion. By 2047, and the Viksit Bharat development goals, India is aiming for $5 trillion, aims to be a $5 trillion economy and will hold the title of the world's third largest economy after the US and China, and would require an annual growth rate of 8 to 10%. So very ambitious long-term development goals and targets. India's current GDP, by the way, stands at around 6.5%. And today, from the Red Fort in the capital, New Delhi, Prime Minister Modi reiterated how India aims to grow by being self-reliant.